Hi there, welcome to another unboxing video. Think of me what you will, I bought a booster box of Fallen Empires, which is one of the probably least popular expansion sets in the history of Magic. It's pure nostalgia for me. So my thoughts on Fallen Empires, this was the set that came out after the Dark, which was a great set. Interestingly enough, I got this for pretty cheap on eBay. This was like less than $100. Dark boxes are available, but they're like several $100s. The thing with Fallen Empires, there were a couple of issues. First of all, they put a lot of energy into really building a mythology surrounding the set. They developed these obviously different empires: Thrulls, Thallids, Ikations, the Homerids, and all that. A lot of attention to the color, to the flavor text or color text, whatever you want to call it. Really put a lot of energy into kind of building a coherent story around the cards. And in the context of building that mythology, they forgot to make any good cards. That's a bit of an overstatement, but that's sort of how people feel about it. The other issue with Fallen Empires is that they printed way too many cards. 4th edition came out shortly after Fallen Empires came out, and there were stores that ran out of 4th edition, but still had plenty of Fallen Empires. And I think that Fallen Empires is even still available in retail stores. When Ice Age came out, which was the next expansion set. I think one more sort of confusing and unpopular thing about Fallen Empires was the fact that they, for the first time, had multiple artwork for the same card. Which confused people and just made it more difficult for the sort of collectors to, build their complete sets, particularly when you had to worry about getting, all 4 of the same card with just different artwork. But, regardless, I thought it would be fun to just buy this for the kind of fire sale price I got it for, open it up and see what was in it. I'll take the plastic off so we can take a look at the artwork on the outside of the box here. Right. Box is a little bit beaten up. Let's see if I can remember what this artwork is. That is the Goblin Surgeon, one of the 4 illustrations. That is a Thrall. Ication Scout, I believe, is what that artwork is. That might be Hymn to Turak, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Medallion Mage, a very good Quentin Hoover illustration. Don't recognize that. Don't recognize that. I remember these illustrations, but I don't remember what they are. So, anyway, let's see if there's a year on this. There isn't, but this would have been, I think, early 1995. Or thereabouts. So, okay. Ooh, very exciting. Alright, I'm not going to try to... Well, maybe I am. Why not, huh? Let's look at the full effect. But I can't. Alright, anyway. Okay, so here are the booster packs. Very simple. They didn't start putting artwork on booster packs until the 4th edition, so this, it's just these kind of really boring, kind of eggshell and red color scheme. Here's the copyright. 94. Okay, 1994 is the copyright date on this. You can't really see that. So I was off by a year. Whatever. So let's just open up a couple of these and see what we've got. Dwarven Ruins, nice non-basic land. Turak's Chant, anti-forest card, anti-green card. Gotta have Thallids. Dwarven Soldier. So this is a good example. This whole dwarves versus orcs thing was very important in Fallen Empires. Here, the Dwarven Soldier gets a power up if it's up against an orc. High Tide increases your mana from islands. And again, here's the orcs. The whole thing with orcs is that they're weak. So this orc cannot be assigned to block any white creature of power greater than 1. It's a nice Quentin Hoover illustration of that orc, by the way. Hymn to Turak. Okay, this is actually one of the few fondly remembered cards from this set. It's a relatively cheap casting cost, and you force a player to discard 2 cards. It's a nice little card. It's simple. It's quick. It's some decent damage. And it's, like I said, this is one of the cards from Fallen Empires that people actually like. Also, I should point out, this is the Fallen Empire signal. I'm not sure how well you can see that because the stupid camera is not focusing. It's a little crown with a kind of a diamond thing in the middle of it. Combat Medic. Prevent 1 damage to any player or creature. That's nice because it doesn't have to tap, so you can, if you have enough mana, you can prevent a whole lot of damage. Okay, so there's our first booster pack. Not bad. I'm not going to sit here and open 36 booster packs, obviously, but I'll open a few while we have Ring of Renewal. Yeah, that's kind of lame. Ooh, Breeding Pit. This is, Fallen Empires had a couple of these. This is basically an unlimited supply of creatures as long as you pay the mana every turn. You get a free, not a free, but you pay 2 black mana to get a creature every turn, which is nice. Merfolk. God damn it. You see, okay, so in my 5th edition starter deck, I get 2 different Merfolk. In my 2nd Fallen Empires booster pack, I get 2 Merfolk, and they're actually the same Merfolk, Medallion Soldiers, just different artwork. This is what I was referring to. As I've intimated in previous videos, I don't like Merfolk. I think they're boring creatures. They're little, weak creatures. They're blue. Blue is not a creature-based color. So anyway, this is just a prime example of what I'm talking about. Really boring card, multiple artwork, and I somehow, for my sins, managed to get 2 of them in the same pack. If I had bought this pack for $1.45 back in 1994, I would have been very pissed off. This is a good one, Orcish Spy. Look at the top cards. Order of the Ebon Hand, classic. Fallen Empire card, good power-ups, low casting cost. This is actually a decent card. Another Orcish Veteran, and more orcs. Again, so the orcs, these 2 orcs have the same weakness where they can't go up against creatures above a certain power. All right, I've got time for one more. So, all right, this is there's one of the artwork from the box. There you go. It's Tidal Influence, as it turns out. This is some kind of counter-based card, which I always found to be very confusing. Conchhorn, sacrifice to draw 2 cards. Phil Foglio did a lot of illustrations for Fallen Empires, and I always found his artwork to be a little too cartoonish and whimsical. So, another Ebon Hand card. You see, this is what I was saying. A lot of emphasis on, coherence, different cards with the same sort of affiliation. Here we have the Ebon Hand. Goblin Grenade, awesome card. I got one of these in my 2012 set, and this is always one of my favorite cards, particularly for my Goblin deck. And this is actually my favorite illustration for Goblin Grenade. There were 4 different illustrations, and I think this is the best one. Another Thrall, Legation Scout, Feral Zealot. I remember this one. This is a pretty good one. And another Medallion Soldiers. That is 3 Medallion Soldiers in 3 booster packs. Alright, so this is turning out to be a great box. So anyway, I'm going to go through these. I'm going to open the rest of these probably. I mean, I'm not going to open them all on camera because, there's like a ton of, how many? 60 packs. Yeah, so that's a lot. So I'll open the rest of these. I'll probably do some more videos about Fallen Empires, the better cards that I get and the crappier cards that I get. But I want to do this unboxing video to get the ball rolling. So there it is. Stay tuned.